What's happening, y'all? It's your man Flex. We at it again with another episode of the Flex Files, man. Man, look, BodyGame will have a woman misbehaving. BodyGame will make a woman misbehave, I'm telling you. It will make a woman misbehave. That's right, we got another BodyGame segment. I know y'all seen that video, right? Beginning of the video. Let me tell y'all something, man. BodyGame will have a woman misbehaving. She will forget she married. She gonna forget that she got a dude. I'm just keeping it in a buck, y'all. I'm just keeping it in a buck. Before we get into it, make sure to click that subscribe button below so that way you know when I post new content for y'all. All right, and thank you to all the subscribers. Shout out to all the subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, right? We get down, man, over here on the Flex Files, you know what I'm saying? I tell y'all the real from my perspective, right? But like I said, it will have a woman misbehaving. I'm telling you, she will lose all sense of time, where she at, you know what I'm saying, her morals. Yo, when she see those muscles contract, when she see how you move your body, how you walk, how you talk, how you carry yourself, and your body on point, man, shit. Listen, man. She gonna lose herself. You know what I'm saying? This is how it happens, man. And a lot of dudes don't want to accept that, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's something that a lot of time money guys don't want to accept. They don't want to admit. But, look, I think at the end of that video, I think she kind of was like putting her finger up to her mouth, was like, I ain't put that on the video, or I ain't put that part of the video. Or maybe I did, I don't know. But regardless, she was like telling, because basically it was a bachelorette party. And so, she basically, I went to her friends, the bachelorette's party. And you know what I'm saying? I went to their section. And she was one of the, I don't know if she was the sister-in-law, I don't know. But the moral of the story is, she telling the bachelorette, her sister, soon-to-be sister-in-law, like, hey, shh, don't tell nobody about this. Don't tell nobody about this, man. That's, look, that was just another day at the office for me, man. That was just another day at the office for your boy, man. For TikTokers be calling me Unc all the time, is what it is. But yeah, man, look, like I said, look, man, you cannot tell me that BodyGame don't work. And when people say it don't work, I gotta reference these type of videos, those kind of videos, because, look, man, just say you don't want to do the work, right? Just say you don't want to put forth the effort and getting your body in shape, getting that body right. You know what I'm saying? Because the truth of the matter is this, is that BodyGame is always and forever going to be king, because that is an indicator that a woman lusts you. I keep bringing that up, but a woman's lust, true lust for you, is a feeling that's like no other, right? And the guys that have their body on point, they understand that. They experience it. If you are a good looking dude to women, that's what, or you know, it ain't even got to be necessarily about the aesthetic, but the energy and the appeal. But the body game is the foot in the door. That's the bait, right? And when you have your body on point, it'll make a woman misbehave. It will make her misbehave. I'm telling you. She'll do things that, you know, she ain't never done. Like, she'll damn transform in a sense. That's why I say it'll have them being scandalous, misbehave to a level, and you know, it's like, hey, look, bestie, what happens in Vegas, stay in Vegas. What happens here, stays here. Don't you tell nobody this shit. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, I don't want to hear none of this. I ain't do nothing. You feel me? It'll have a woman misbehave. It's just the truth, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a reality. You know, a lot of men don't want to accept it too, because that means they got to work on things that they probably don't want to work on, and it's hard to work on, right? Ain't nobody saying you got to have the best looking body ever. But it's a primal thing that gets a woman turned on, right? It just is. Women can't help that shit. It's something they can't control, right? They can't control it. But you want to be that guy to them that they get stuck in a trance, man. It's a feeling like no other, man. I'm just keeping it a buck. And maybe I'm just saying this because I've dealt with this a lot. You know, I done told y'all stories. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's shit that I've dealt with. And, oh shit, hell no, I ain't about to park right here. I don't want to be too close to that damn handicap spot. And motherfuckers, man, they be parking and shit. They just don't be having no care for the world, right? For other people. But anyways, yeah, body game will have make a woman misbehave, man. Right? And I've said this before, you know, you can tell when a woman is lusting after you, because, you know, you see how they react to your body. You see how they react to your body and shit. You know, you be at the gym and you looking at them, or you looking at the mirror, and the next thing you know, you looking at, and they staring at your ass. You see them through the mirror. Right? Like, body game will literally make a woman, hold on, let me turn this down. Will literally make a woman misbehave every single time. Right? I'm not just telling you something, you know, just to say this shit. Like, it's, you know, like, it will have them losing sight, you know, of the fact that they married, they got kids, right? Like, you'll even have some of them be on some shit like, they'll be like, look, you know what? And look, you don't want to deal with married women, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, just kind of like a little side note, but that shit get tricky, man. You know, because she might have been married for real, but, you know, that shit get real tricky, and it ain't ideal, in my humble opinion. It just ain't. You know, you don't want, you know, that kind of thing is not ideal. So I don't want you to, you know, that ain't the main thing I want you to take from this video. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you need to stay away from married women, right? That's somebody else's wife. You know what I'm saying? And shit get messy and muddy waters and all that stuff. And karma don't play. You know what I mean? Karma don't play. You feel me? It's good. Karma don't play, man. You feel me? So, hold on. Yeah, karma don't play, man. I had to make sure I won't park too close to the handicap spot. But yeah, man, look, like I said, it will have, look, a woman forgetting she got a dude. A lot of time, you know, you can tell that too, man. You walking, look, I remember one time I'm walking in the mall and shit. And I'm walking in the mall and this girl, she with her dude too, holding hands with her dude. And I walk past him. And I'm kind of on my phone. But like I look up and shit, and I notice it's a couple. But she's staring at me hard as fuck. Now, you know, it ain't like I had a tank. I ain't had no tank top on, nothing like that, but I had on a fitted shirt. But she was staring at, and her dude knew, because her dude looked at him. I looked at her, looking at me. And I'm like, and I could tell she was looking at me. I'm like, yo, ain't no way. Right, but look, that's what I'm saying, man. It will make a woman misbehave. Body game will make a woman misbehave. So remember that. If you ain't get nothing from this video, just know that body game will make a woman misbehave. Hey, man, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. All right, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. You know, I love to hear your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? It's another episode of the Flex Files. Make sure to click that subscribe button below so that way you know when I post new content for y'all. Another episode of the Flex Files. It's your man Flex. I'm out. Peace.